Sports. So glad you could join us on this Saturday night. This is Kevin Harlan alongside Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. DA will join us tonight on the sideline. For the Denver Nuggets, they come into tonight's game after the loss to the Nets in Brooklyn. Pass to Reddish. And oh boy. A lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot two. Mark for both teams tonight. Unbelievable talent up front.
Kevin, you're right. I love seeing what we have in store in the paint area in this matchup. I think that's likely where this game is going to be decided.
And good on the second, so he makes them both.
He's as solid as it gets from the line. I mean, give him the opportunity. He's cashing in on those.
Kuzma outside. Here's O'Neal. And Shaq with the slam.
Boy, nobody wants to get in his way when he's this deep. Watch out.
Screen by Porzingis. And he uses the glass on the lane.
No surprise there. I mean, realizing he has the size advantage, he exploits it perfectly.
And Shaq with the slam.
And you expect this from Young. He scans the floor and finds an open man for the shot.
In his first game after starting in the 2020 All-Star Game, Trae Young had an incredible night, dropping 50 points against the Miami Heat.
And Young became the fourth youngest NBA player to get to 50. Only Devin Booker, LeBron, and Brandon Jennings got to 50 in a game at a younger age. Perhaps the most impressive part of Trae's performance did it against Coach Eric Spoelstra's Miami Heat, one of the top defensive teams in the league.
Inside, here's O'Neal. A good finish at the rack off the slick feed. O'Neal's got 6.
Yeah, you look at Russell, one of the things I like most about his game is this guy has great vision and passing ability.
Pass to Barrett. Lets it go with the 3. That's good. And it's Payton with the assist.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
Now Russell, covered by Payton. Back to Young. Here's O'Neal. 6 on the shot clock. Out to Kuzma. Denver needs to get off a shot. He gets it in there.
You know, because he's such a threat as a passer, Sabonis creates additional space for himself in the mid-range area. The defense has to respect his jump shot.
Wade with it. Sabonis defending. Left side, Porzingis. Sinks that one from the post. Porzingis has got his 3rd basket of the night.
And early on, they've been nearly perfect from the floor. Just the one miss here on their first 5 attempts.
Now, here is Young. Stolen by Wade. And here we go. Fast break. Payton's got it.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
Pass to Wade.
2 minutes.
Takes it inside. And he banks in the lane.
And you gotta like the touch there from Wade inside. A polished interior scorer who knows how to get to his sweet spot.
Lookers coming to the court.
The Nuggets making a switch here.
In the lineup for the Nuggets, Torrey Craig.
The Nuggets trail by 5. Young looking around. Pass to O'Neal. And stolen by Payton. It's tipped to the inside. Count the bucket. And he's got a free throw coming up as well.
Yeah, 3 consecutive field goals have come right at the rim. The D had better start buckling down.
And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. Scoring breakdown for the Hornets.
Really some great drives to the basket here early on for these guys.
The other thing that's helped them early tonight are the points they've been able to convert off turnover.
And Barrett gets it to go.
Oh, this is the kind of start they were hoping for.
Yeah, shots falling, off to a very good start offensively as a result.
Drains the three-pointer.
The real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
Now, here's Barrett. He has 6. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. And the call will be against R.J. Barrett. That is his first foul of the game.
Personal foul. First team foul.
There's 53 seconds left in the first. Pass to Shaq. Porzingis comes with the double team. Down low, Russell. That falls. Nice feed that time from Sabonis.
Assisting.
Sabonis making sure to pass it where his teammates are open. And that's just being a good passer there.
And it's Wade with the jam.
And giving up some inches inside, but makes up for it with an aggressive stop.
And, you know, with that size difference, that's not an easy shot. I mean, I don't care how close to the rim he is. That's a tough shot.
No one near Peyton as he lets it go. Off target from outside. Pass to Shaq. Back to Russell. And here is O'Neal. Guarded by Porzingis. Young from outside. And so is Charlotte in the driver's seat. Up 8 points at the end of the quarter. They're shooting the ball so well in this one. A great performance from the field. We'll take a quick break and then...
Come on and get on
And if you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter in this one. And when you consider how Charlotte is doing, guys, what do you think?
Well, you can see these guys are unafraid to take chances defensively.
Well, you know, the defense, guys, is just disruptive, active, and energetic, and you can't afford to be loose with the ball against these guys.
Okay, well, let's check in with David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sideline.
Thank you, Kevin. Kristaps Porzingis is returning to form after his knee surgery. He says making sure it's strong and stable is nonstop work. I'm feeling better, and I have confidence that I can go out there and play freely. His offense has been great. It's the defensive end he's still getting right. Guys?
Well, we know he can be a presence, D.A., and I think eventually he's going to be what he wants to be. Thank you. Fires from deep. It's hauled in by the Nuggets.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look. I think a lot of people expected great things from Sabonis purely because his father was the stuff of legends.
Yeah, Greg, you're right. His dad, Arvydas Sabonis, is one of Europe's all-time basketball greats. But Domas has really lived up to that legacy as far as I see it. I mean, he's a star in his own right with multiple all-star selections to his name and perhaps a few more in his future.
Pass to Reddish. And here is Cousins. Still looking for his first bucket in this one.
Tell you what, Cousins knows he's got the green light to take these quick catch-and-shoot shots, and he's confident in doing so.
Russell inside. And they double up Russell. The wide open look here for Kuzma. Good, and it's Russell picking up the assist. Kuzma's got his first 2 points. The drive by Wade. And then Wade slams it in.
And you know, Wade doesn't mess around when he's driving inside now. Exceptional at taking off from the launching pad and flying in for the dunk.
Here's Young. Quarter number 2. We're about 2 minutes in. Driving inside. Aldridge's shot is good.
Fantastic ball movement. They're picking them apart with their passing.
Purposeful passing it is, partner. Their last 10 points have all come off assists.
Pass to Barrett. And he's good on the 3-ball. Barrett's got 9. Well, we've seen mid-range jumpers lose favor, but Clark, it seems like the floater is on the rise.
Kevin, it's a must-have shot in today's game because of the lane being open as much as it is, the way the game is officiated, where you can drive it and create foul situations. Smaller guys that get in the lane have to have a shot that can avoid taller defenders, and the floater is that shot.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom. Could have been much better defense. I mean, you can't give this guy any room to operate.
Young drives in. That's in for the first basket of the game after 3 attempts.
Carving through the defense with ease. I love watching Young slam on the Jets. Hit knife inside.
First team foul.
1:44 left now here in the second. Back to Morris. Latrey. It's hauled in by LaMarcus Aldridge. And here's Aldridge. He'll bring it up for Denver. They trail by 7. And following this game, they'll challenge the Grizzlies on the road at the FedEx Forum in Memphis. That'll be the 3rd game of this 3-game road trip.
And you see the passing instincts Barrett has. Great at recognition out on the floor.
.107 left in the first half. Over to the wing. Young outside. Aldridge a screen. Just 5 on the clock. Back to Young. And they turn over the 24-second buzzer, signaling the shot clock violation.
Basketball. In the lineup for the Nuggets, D'Angelo Russell.
Hornets leading by 9. Here's Morris. Pass to Reddish. Up top, Barrett. Out to Morris. Shot clock at 5. Shoots over Markkanen. And that one goes long.
Boy, that's got to be terribly frustrating there. I mean, with the defense not hustling and he still misses, boy, he wishes he had that one back.
And that massive wingspan coming into play there. Ball uses it to perfection to block shots.
Barrett. And it's Denver with the rebound. Here's Aldridge. And he drew the blocking foul. He'll go to the line for 2. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
And looking back last season, how about 87% from the line? So that's obviously nothing to sneeze at.
And guys, the numbers don't lie. I mean, he was such a reliable presence at the free throw line all throughout last season.
Both free throws good from Aldridge.
Well, he's certainly been on target with the free throws. Such an advantage when your bigs can knock them down from the line.
And so it's Charlotte heading to the bench with a 7-point lead as we wrap up the quarter. They've played the better game so far, but their work is far from over. We come back right after this. We played through the first half. Plenty of basketball, though, left in this one. The Nuggets trailed by 7. Out to the right wing. Aldridge a screen. To the paint. Porzingis with the steal. He lobs up the alley-oop pass. And the dunk by Bol.
And you know, entering the draft, Bol was a polarizing prospect. Scouts didn't know who to compare him to and maybe still haven't figured it out.
Markkanen can't get it to go. Hornets leading by 9. And Markkanen out of Finland, Greg, was one of the hot names in free agency this last summer.
And surprisingly, didn't get an extension before the season. Just hard to find 7-footers that can shoot like Markkanen. You knew at least a few teams would try and lure him away.
Aldridge a screen. Just 5 to shoot. Pass to Markkanen. Over Bull. Markkanen can't get it to go.
Nuggets foul. That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
Now Bull. It's stolen.
And thought that pass was going to get through, but no. All of a sudden, he was going the other way with the basketball.
Pass to Craig. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
What, you mean the throwdown at the end? I'll tell you what, fellas, I mean, the highlight shows are going to pain them even more.
For 3, Barrett. And again, the Hornets missing. Craig with it. Into the third we go. 2 minutes in now. Aldridge a screen. Campazzo kicks it out to Markkanen. Clock at 6. The 3. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation. Big group substitution here for Denver.
In the lineup for the Nuggets, Shaquille O'Neal.
And so it's Wade. He'll bring it up for the Charlotte Hornets. They've only allowed 2 points so far here in the second half. Out to Porzingis. Fires the 3. Sabonis grabs the board. The Nuggets trail by 7. Young drives in. Porzingis with the block.
Hey, with that length, Porzingis is always a threat to block shots. I mean, when he matches that length with really good energy and awareness, he can be a good defender.
To the wing right side. Charlotte moving the ball around. 2 open that time. Made it look too easy. Barrett's got 12.
They've been going to him an awful lot this game, and you can see why. He's pouring it on.
The shot by Shaq, no good.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D just enough to keep him out of rhythm. Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Boy, the defense looks shell-shocked. I mean, they're on the ropes right now, on their heels.
Porzingis comes with the double team. And the ball's tied up, so we'll have a jump ball.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
And stolen by Bull. To the middle. Count the bucket, coming off a perfectly placed assist. Bulls got the lead up to 14 now for Charlotte. Right wing. Pass to O'Neal. Porzingis comes with the double team. And stolen by Bull. In the corner, Barrett with it. That falls. Nice speed that time from Dwayne Wade. Barrett's got 6 points in the quarter.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
The Nuggets trail by 17. Young with the ball. Pass to Russell. And here's Shaq. Kicks it out to Markkanen. And just miss after miss right now.
Boy, just cannot buy a bucket, guys. I tell you what, that's a painful quarter for him, and it's painful for me to watch, too.
Yeah, they're relying on their three-point shooting and getting pretty good results.
Now here's Shaq. Headed by Porzingis. Shaq down low. And it's good for two.
Well, you certainly can't fault him as the reason they're behind. He's been on target and on top of his game.
Here's Wade. Driving to the basket. And it's Wade with the jam.
Talk about execution on the offensive end. They're leaving nothing on the table right now.
Yep, they're starting to stretch this lead out. Too much offense to keep pace with.
And so it's Charlotte closing out the quarter with a 20-point lead. They've had active hands and have forced a lunge. And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. Charlotte leading by 20. The dynamic rag between players and officials is always interesting. There's some players saying they think there's a lot of room for improvement. What do you think?
Well, we do see players getting teed up for simply making their case, and really the guys just want to play. So, yeah, you love to see a little bit more harmony out on the floor. Maybe we need to get those two groups together in the offseason to break bread and try to smooth over that relationship.
One item that stood out, their ball movement.
Things are definitely clicking, and more importantly, it makes it really hard to defend.
Now Morris. Shot clock at 6. Here's Reddish. The shot's good on the assist by Morris.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Yeah, you can't say that with enough emphasis. I mean, the defenders are just not being aggressive enough down low. You got to play with some physicality in the paint.
Markkanen, good.
You cannot give Markkanen room to shoot from the mid-range. I mean, he's capable of dropping these in bunches.
Pass to Reddish. Banked in off the glass.
And this is how you want to come out of the half. Prolific and efficient.
Boy, I like the disposition and attitude since halftime. They're patiently looking for good shots.
Substitution for the Hornets. DeMarcus Cousins.
Here's Russell. Greg, you've got the unique opportunity right now to watch your son Cole follow in your footsteps. What has changed for players now versus when you played?
Well, I think the players today are so much smarter, and they prepare to be pros at such an earlier age. And honestly, I think that's one of the advantages our league has. You know, you don't have to teach these guys responsibility. You may have to teach them the game, but they are ready, willing, and able to work to achieve their goals.
And Cousins comes over to help. And the dunk by O'Neal.
O'Neal doing a nice job using his body so well whenever he has the ball. A top-tier scorer for sure.
Game moves along. 2 minutes gone here in the fourth. Pass to Cousins. Fires for 3. Kuzma pulls it in. And it's Kuzma with the ball for the Nuggets. Outside, Russell. And Cousins comes over to help. Russell with a wide open look. And that one hits back iron.
Well, the defense got lucky there with him missing, but they don't want to chance that again.
And the wide open shot from Reddish. Charlotte no good that time either. Outside, Russell launches it. It's rebounded by Barrett. Hornets leading by 23. From deep three-point range, sinks it. What range from outside? Wow! And just about 3 minutes through the fourth quarter here.
minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
And Clark, the NBA is supporting those players who use their platform for change. In 2021, the NBA created the new Kareem Abdul-Jabbar Social Justice Award.
Yeah, that sends a really powerful message because those who have followed the career of Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, he was my idol as I was growing up. Know that he not only performed at the highest level between the lines, but he has always been a voice and an activist for social justice, for education, for doing what's right and decent. His career outside of basketball clearly embodies what being about human rights is all about. So that's a really powerful message, and one that I'm glad to see the NBA put forth.
And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout, a dominating performance for Charlotte.
They simply ran him off the court.
They set the pace, and their transition game was executed flawlessly.
And so with this win, they'll move to 6 victories on the season. The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for Wade.
A big part of their success was his ability to keep the ball moving, finding guys when they would flash open.
Morris, left side, lets it go from deep. No good on that one. And the Nuggets going the other way. Kuzma outside. And Cousins comes over to help. A shot by Sabonis, nobody around. And it's off from three-point range. There's the drive. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. It's going to go on Sabonis.
Yeah, just nice strength there, and then just off with the shot.
Boy, with all the contact he drew there, that would have been a heck of a bucket. He nearly got it to go.
Outside, Russell. Pass to O'Neal. It's stolen by Morris. Here's Barrett. The shot's good on the assist by Morris.
And you can sense that these fans, these players, they are ready to celebrate.
And I think they can start that celebration right now. I mean, what a terrific team victory.
Shaq down low. And he makes good on the layup.
Boy, a dominant big man is O'Neal. Superb control inside. And this dude will feast on the interior.
Now, here is Morris. So no problem for Charlotte as they get the win. It was a tale of 2 teams tonight. One that was in total control, operating flawlessly, and the other just searching for answers that they could never find.
I mean, the energy.
O'Neal.